Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. According to Mirror Football, Aston Villa are hoping Chelsea reduce their asking price since Jackson is Emery's first choice and is hoping to rekindle with his former striker. Well, good for Nicolas Jackson and good for Unai Emery. I think he played under Unai Emery at Villarreal, and then it will be fascinating if it's gonna happen that he can do his form back. You understand? But see, who no good. There's nothing you can tell me. Person will no good. Jackson no good. At least if I think 2, 3, 4 managers now has managed him. Unai Emery happens to be the only manager who has seen his best, and then this is someone that has a very young age that this is supposed to be the prime time of Nicolas Jackson. I think we're getting to like this, if not within the prime time of Nicolas Jackson, and it's like this. You understand? So any amount you bring now, I feel like Chelsea should accept too. If not, they are going to end up losing money for him because he cannot convert chances. Is there a miracle to that? Chelsea should just allow him go. If now Emery decided that okay, Watkins, because of his age, because these are some of the things I feel like the club are looking into. Watkins is going to be like 29, 30 now. Yeah, if I'm correct. So they are looking for players to replace him. And then Nicolas Jackson under Unai Emery did better, did good. So I think that's the reason why Villarreal are coming for him, and it will be very good for Chelsea because now it's like we know how to do our business very well. So all the best to Nicolas Jackson. They should make room for him, and then they should make sure that either Manchester United, I'm coming to Manchester United news anyway because there are so many things happening currently that need digestion. So that is the news concerning Nicolas Jackson and Aston Villa. I think it's going to happen. I don't know, but I feel like there is a concrete interest there. Concrete interest, and I feel like it's going to happen. So let me know what you think about that particular news. Jackson not be player where they pamper, and a player where they knock. You could knock him, like if it's possible for you to wake him, rejig him, because I don't understand what is happening. And as an African, as a number 9, we usually have players that succeed. But Nicolas Jackson has been a stubborn lad for us. Has been a stubborn lad. It's not ought to be. So let's see if it's going to happen. Because I feel like the transfer is going to happen. It's going to leave Chelsea. There is no competition for him between him, João Pedro, and Liam Delap. There is no competition for him outrightly, except if Maresca wants to be stubborn to bench Liam Delap. I don't think he can bench João Pedro because he's beyond benching with his performance. If he keep giving us that performance every time, there is no way he's not going to be number 1. And the Liam Delap, I can tip him even in my sleep ahead of Nicolas Jackson. You understand? So that's it concerning Nicolas Jackson. To Fabrizio Romano, RB Leipzig have asked Chelsea about Tyreek George during club to talks for Xavi Simons. Wow, I never saw this coming. I never saw Chelsea, gonna be in a position where they will be letting Tyreek George go because he's still a young kid, a young lad. And then I often speak about the interest of RB Leipzig with as regarding Nicolas Nkunku returning back to the club. Of course, the idea was not concrete, but it was something that was mentioned, of course, in a separate deal from from the deal the Chelsea are currently doing with Xavi Simons. Now, will Nkunku go back? Yes, but it's not. If there are other alternatives, he probably might not want to return to the club. But of course, it's a probable options for him. But Tyreek George, what do you think about this particular one? Like, this guy ultimately helped us. If at least there was one of his goals that he scored that spun Chelsea to the top 4. And then with his age, he's still very, very young. Like, Chelsea can keep him, but if they want to cash in on him, it's going to be pure profit. It's going to be pure profit. And then is there a possibility of a switch? Like, how do I say it now? Like, yes, what's the name? Exchange between Leipzig and Chelsea for Tyreek George and Xavi Simons. Maybe that will allow Chelsea to have a little money to pay, like maybe out of 60 million euro or pounds that we're supposed to pay, let's say we'll be paying like around 40 with Tyreek George. But me personally, I don't want Tyreek George to go because there's a potential in there, and of course if the club has decided that he wants to go, he should go rather. Then maybe it's better for him. And then with the performance that guy has done well for himself with his age, and with the squad that we have, one or two times that Maresca was, using, I tried to use him. He has done, he has come out good, and I just think it's also good for him if he's going to be going, because there's serious game time problem in Chelsea. Serious game time problem. Of course, there are so many players going out now. So, but Tyreek George has been a very good player, and then Chelsea has decided if the right price comes, they will allow him to go. So that's the news concerning Tyreek George. And that's my opinion. My own opinion is maybe Chelsea should just allow him to stay. But if they want to use the money to make a better deal, of course, why should we hold on to him when we can go for somebody who is already established, more established than him? So that's it. No hiccups here. No, if it's gonna be a straight market deal, let it be a straight market deal. At least it's gonna be pure profit for Chelsea because he's an academic player. So that is it for Tyreek George. Chelsea are currently moving mad in the market. See, one reason why I support this club is dramas just dey. See, there are so many clubs that you can explain, that you can detail, but you see Chelsea, you cannot explain the club. The club is just dynamic. There is so many things to talk about. In fact, when everything is quiet, all of a sudden, Baba, don't they blaze again? You go, they see transfer. Many movements going on. This is crazy. Now, our outgoings are supposed to be like a problem, because looking at the squad depth, the number of players we have, and the number of players, number of players that want to let go from the club, either through loan or permanent sale, we don't think that it's going to come easy. Like most of these players will be going that easy, But Chelsea have proved once again to have authority in the market. Yeah, when I say authority, that is knowing how to do your business perfectly. Now, within just a couple of hours, just like from 11 GMT to like 12 GMT, West African time, we got a news from Fabrizio Romano that after Armando Broja and Leslie Ugochukwu will leave Chelsea and join Bournemouth on a permanent deal. We had no rumor. We're just in the middle of the deal, like, okay, Ugochukwu is going. Like, seriously? Now, Ugochukwu has also allegedly according to David Austin, agreement done for both players with Chelsea going fast on outgoings, and Dewsbury to Everton next. It's crazy. It's mad. Now, to think of it, Armando Broja just went to Burnley a few days ago, and then now, just to put it up on another hot news again that Ugochukwu will be going there, shows how Chelsea has actually been intentional about most of these players outgoing. Because if you watch my previous video concerning Xavi Simons and the excuses of the club, the Chelsea hierarchy, that they want to release some of the Chelsea players, the midfield players, to go so that they can make up for more space. I find it funny, and I said it was an excuse, and I was very serious about it. And the reason I said that was, when you have a player that you are interested in, you don't care how many people you have that you want to clear, because you know that eventually you will definitely clear them. Chelsea has this strategy where if a player is not performing well, they can even tell you not to come to their first team. It's crazy. I don't see as many clubs use that tactics as Chelsea. They've done the same to all senior players, including Sterling. In fact, the news I got concerning Sterling, which I am not talking about in this news, is that Chelsea also sent message to his representative that the house that he owns in London, I don't know, maybe the team house, that is the reason I'm not sharing the news. Maybe it's the news, it is the squad house, I don't know what it is, but the news was that he should vacate the house and he should look for club. So he's going to be the one to look for club himself. He cannot even train with his first team. That's the idea that this Chelsea management currently uses, and it's still funny to me because these are players that you are still in contract with. Now, back to our talk. Most of these players are now going on a spree. It's supposed to be like serious, talk, like, where is this one going? Who's going to be coming for so-so players? Going to be coming for so-so player? But to see all these players moving at the same time, this is brilliant from Todd Boehly. You see, if there's one thing that I've been happy about of recent, is the way Todd Boehly and the Clearly Capital has, done their business with utmost perfection. utmost perfection. When the Saudi arrived, they got their man, João Felix, gone. Burnley came, got Armando Boja. Look at Leslie Ugochukwu. We didn't even get an inch. All we are getting is the deal is almost, it's even done. In fact, Chelsea has also already authorized his medical at Burnley. So it's very, very beautiful the way Chelsea does their business. And now, moving forward, I've mentioned that according to Fabrizio Romano, Everton submit official bid for Kenan Dewsbury-Hall to join on permanent deal from Chelsea. Club to club talks on that way. Chelsea open to this option. Chelsea open to this option with discussions ongoing on terms with Chelsea. See, I can tell you for a fact, it's an here we go. Because Kenan Dewsbury-Hall has a price tag of about 30 million, and that was 30 million pounds. That was the amount Chelsea got him for. And then now Chelsea want the same amount that they bought him for. They want it. They want the clubs that are interested in him to bring it. And I know that Everton can match it. And the news we got is that 25 million fixed fee and then 5 million in add-ons is what they are tabling. See, I see it as a here we go. The player will definitely say yes to it. Now, talking about Kenan Dewsbury-Hall himself, this is a kind of player that you respect. They come to your club, they don't stay too long, but the impact they leave in your club is just an indelible one. That in seasons to come, when you think of that particular glory, the particular success at that point, the player often appears. Now, he has not been a starter for Chelsea, yes, because there are so many competition in the midfield, which I will not blame Maresca for, because of course there are so many players who are better than him. Now, but anytime he's called upon to play, even if it's the second half, even if it's 5 minutes remaining in the match, his impact, his effort, is a very good squad player. Kenan Dewsbury is a very good squad player, and then I really like him to stay. But if this offer from Everton is irresistible, and I feel like Chelsea are, they are already currently making the right decision, so am I to question them. Joe Shield, importantly, doing very well. Paul Stanley doing very perfectly in this as regard the current outgoings and the incomings of the players. So it's a good one for Chelsea. Kenan Dewsbury gone. Armando Broja gone. João Felix. Let me read the particular news. It's very, very funny. Now, currently, outgoing trackers update from Chelsea shows that we have so many players, more than 10 of them, gone this season. Now, the people complain. The complaint is never ending when we buy player, but when they go, nobody they talk, nobody they set camera. But we always set camera when most of these players are coming. Chelsea are doing this and doing that. See, if you look at what we have rated in this season alone, is mental. Now, this season, let me just to name a few. Madueke has gone to Arsenal for 48 million pounds guarantee fee, add-ons included, not included in 48 million rather. João Felix, 26 million. This was somebody that was stated to go for way less. And then the total fee is going to up to like 48 million pounds. But that is in add-ons. Now, João Pedro has gone. Armando Boja has gone, unconfirmed fee. Matthews Amogu, 12 million has gone. But this season, Humphries has gone. Ishe Samuel Smith has gone. Kepa has gone to Arsenal again. Kenan Dewsbury gone. Leslie Ugochukwu gone. Now, Kanechukwu Emeka, there was a report that Dortmund has reiterated their interest in the player. So now, they are now looking to get him on a permanent deal. The deal has already been on the table, but they were always pushing for loan. And Chelsea are interested in letting the player go permanently for 40 mil, but I reckon they've reduced their valuation to about 25 mil. So I feel like this one too is just a matter of time. It is going to happen. Tell me who gets the serious, ability to do all these deals if not Chelsea. Manchester United are struggling with their player, and they are sending even most of their players on loan, even without buyback clause. When you look at the recent players that has been sold in the top teams, you will understand where Chelsea, how important Chelsea is when it comes to transfer. Don't even joke. Not even reason them at all. Because the kind of players that we have sold, with the amount that we have sold, is outrageous. Other big clubs like Manchester United, even Manchester City, Arsenal, they are dreaming it. To have a player of 48 million, 26, 25, 12, 6.5, and all the players that we have sold already, it's crazy. It's crazy. See, respect to Chelsea. Respect to Chelsea. That's the thing. And then I am sure There are some other players that are also gone on loan, which are like Madueke to Sunderland, Kendrick Paez, Penders, and Sarr to Strasbourg. So most of these players are players that we are still going to be waiting on, on the loan spell. Now, according to the report from Philippines 24 and Sky Sports, as of Monday, of course, also quoted by Florian Plettenberg, as of Monday 2 p.m. German time, Manchester United have not yet submitted a written offer to RB Leipzig. See, now papa head they say una. This is not a mistake. Don't drop that bid. Don't just drop that bid, because see, you are going to waste money again. I understand that there are no players in the market. Sesko, yeah, has a very good, scoring ability like that, but his record has been significantly bad. Now, let me finish the news and then let me give my opinion. Newcastle's 80 million euro bid, 75 million plus 5 million in add-ons is not enough for Leipzig, as the total package is expected to exceed 80 million pounds. The club are still waiting for Benjamin Sesko's final details. Leipzig na thief, na be thief. Yes, if the guys are not thieves, how can you sold Ugo Ekitike State in Nigeria? You sold him for like 95 million. Player will never score 15 goals in a season. Okay, because the Premier League now, they are fools. They don't want to go for the big players because of their weekly wages. Some are asking for 25, like Isak is currently asking for 300 now. Newcastle could not pay. So Liverpool apparently has gone for Ekitike to buy him, because that was Newcastle's target. In order for them to lure Isak out, Isak wants to collect 300k because it's Premier League proven. Now you are going for these kids for this amount. Now let me come back to Leipzig. Not be thief, una be. All these players, they say, like the accumulation of the players that you have sold so far cannot even get up to 100 million, cannot even get up to 90 million in total when you calculate the amount you bought these players. And you have already made profit of about 300 million euros on these players. Now, let me talk to Manchester United. See, my opinion is don't sign Benjamin Sesko. Let him go to Newcastle. That is where he will fit in better. Because I will be very, very frank. He will not score 15 Premier League goals. I can bet on anything. Benjamin Sesko can never score 15 Premier League goals. Guirassy in Borussia Dortmund scored far more goals. He has scored more than 20-something goals. You are not talking about him. Now you see Nicolas Jackson there, because now Chelsea player, he's not good. You now go and waste serious money on these players again. And Borussia Dortmund, they always have this struggling part of them when they come to the Premier League, especially the strikers. Go for Nicolas Jackson. And I say no. To lose is already part of you. If you have not dropped a bid, my brothers and sisters, don't drop the bid. Don't drop the bid, because I can tell you for a fact he's a good striker, but not one for you, not made for you. Let him go to Newcastle. That is where he belongs. In fact, it will be better for you to keep Højlund than to add the Benjamin Sesko to it, because you will just reduce that guy's ability, playing time. His confidence will go down. I don't see anything in you signing Benjamin Sesko at the end of the day. I feel like you're just going to waste money again. And then if you see, you have been wasting this money every year, nothing. Now don't go carry grandpapa. Umboemo says he's not more than 25 years. Person will feel born me for age. His BS is even more than my own times 10. So please, come and carry Nicolas Jackson. Because now you are going to be in competition, of course, obviously with Villarreal. Villarreal have already asked, and they are already currently seeking the player, to sign. But I feel like Nicolas Jackson will be better. So that is my current opinion. And then Chelsea, we look for, see, it is sugar in our belly. This is fresh food for Chelsea. This is nice meal for us, according to Torboli. We are going to have a nice meal, and we are currently being served hot cappuccino, hot what do they call them? In Nigeria, hot egusi soup, and then I don't know, in Ghana, I don't know what their best food. They said they have Ghana jollof rice. Let me give it to them. But I'm not, of course, they are not beating that competition with us. Nigerian jollof rice is always the best. But this is what Chelsea are currently serving us back to back. Now, why I'm talking like this is because we have serious expectations, good and beautiful expectations, in terms of having players returning and the quality of players that are returning. Estevão Willian is coming back to Chelsea. If apparently has appeared in Stamford Bridge today. Now, I think they are currently making his video to be unveiled, and I will post the full video unveiling here. It's going to be unveiled today in Stamford Bridge. We have Bynoe-Gittens. That name alone, it send fear to the heart of the opposition. That name, Bynoe-Gittens, you know, say your own don't finish if you enter in front. Like if he catch you one-on-one, you are done. Because the performance you are going to be getting from this guy, nothing is going to be better than no winger. The person I respected in the Premier League was Luis Diaz, and he's gone. See, this guy is going to become one of the best left winger in the Premier League, and that is whom we are waiting for. We are also waiting for Hato is already in the club, and then what's the name again? One other player is already in the squad, which is imagine the joy of having Cobham back. It's just sent joy down our spine. You understand? I saw a video of a journalist asking Cristiano Ronaldo that now if he has to turn back the hands of time, if there's a player that is currently playing now that we have enjoyed to play with, who would that player be? He said Cobham, no doubt. No doubt, cool, Baba. So it makes sense like this. Chelsea deserve give us better, and João Pedro is coming, Liam Delap is coming. Like the squad just look fresh and hungry. I was watching these are players. I remember his name. I was watching him make this Malo. I remember I recall watching a video clip of his when he was on his vacation, and he was asked. He said having a club World Cup on that badge has spawned the player to think the mentality has gone wild, and they are thinking that they can dominate the Premier League and even the Champions League. You see, this mentality thing, I don't joke with it. By the time players start having this mentality, you know that there is nothing they cannot do again. Give us, what's the best club in the world? Apparently we are even beating themselves. There's no best club in the world. We are the best club in the world. Anybody that comes now will suffer, because the mindset of this player is that to hell with you, who you be, we are the club, we are the world champion. So that is the mindset. And then let me just stop the video right here. This is my current opinions on the rumors and the matters and the experiences and the incomings, of the week. And then let me have your own reaction. Let me know what you think about most of these topics that I've just raised. And then kindly like and subscribe and switch on your notification bell. Also remember to follow us on our TikTok, our Facebook, our Instagram page. The links are all on the social media platforms. And for most of our long videos, kindly watch most of these long videos on YouTube. The links are already posted on all the social media platforms. Kindly like and subscribe, switch on the notification bell so that when our subsequent videos drop, you get notified. Do have a very wonderful day.